Namaste students. Hope you all fine. Myself Saranya. I'm your EVS teacher. Today we are going to see the lesson Market to Home. So children, we are going to see about the Market to Home lesson. First, day at night. My name is Vaishali. My father is a vegetable seller. So one girl name was Vaishali. Her father is a vegetable seller. My whole family, Amma, Baya, Chotu and I, help him with his work. So all the family members will help her daddy at work. Can you guess at what time we begin our work? At 3 o'clock in the morning. See children, for Uh, for this work, they are all helping. But what time they are starting the work means early morning 3 o'clock when most of the people are fast asleep. We start our work. Our day's work begins when Bujia, Amma, Baya and I take out the previous day's vegetables from the gunny bags and baskets. This is to prepare for bringing the fresh vegetables from the mandi. Sometimes Chotu also help us. The children whole family is working for one work, which is vegetable selling. So they will start their work at early morning 3 o'clock. We are all will be very fast sleeping at that time, right? So in the deep sleep time that is. But they'll all work for. So first they will take out the previous day's vegetables out from the baskets because to put the new vegetables inside that. So see the Chotu is a small boy. Even he is working with them. The children, from this what we are knowing is we have to help our parents. Whatever the work is. It is a small work or a big work. We should help them. As we finish doing this and are having some tea, we hear the horn of the tempo. It is the time for Babuji, Baya and Chachu, that is uncle, and some other from our street to leave for the mandi. So they all put their vegetables in the tempo and they will leave from that place. Does anyone in your house have to get up very early? At what time he or she get up? Why do they need to get up so early? So in your family someone is getting up too early and why they are getting up? For what? So write your answer. This is your homework. Okay children? Next, preparing for day. While Bujia is away, Amma, Chotu and I put the previous day's vegetables on gunny bags and sprinkle some water on them. So these three children will put the vegetables on the gunny bag and they will sprinkle some water on them. So why they are sprinkling water means to not to get dry. So for that, by 6:30 a.m., Bujia is back from the mandi with a basket and sacks full of fresh vegetables. At that time, our house looks more like a small vegetable market. So see in this picture, it is like a vegetable market, right? So it is like that. There are brinjals, potatoes, tomatoes, okra, that is bhindi, pumpkin, gourds, chili, and many other vegetables all around. Everybody helps in sorting the vegetables. So what is meant by sorting the vegetables? So in this picture you can see here children, they are separating the vegetables, right? So that is called sorting the vegetables. The vegetables which are not fully ripe and ready to sell are kept aside. So, so the vegetables are not ready means they will keep it aside. Afterwards, they will make them to ready for the sell. We have to sort the vegetables fast so as to reach the bazaar as early as possible. So they have to sell the vegetables early. For that, they will sort the vegetables very fast. By 7 o'clock, Bujia arranges all vegetables on the handcraft and leaves for the bazaar. He says that if he is late, then his regular buyers may buy their vegetables from someone else. So, after they sort out all the vegetables, they will arrange it in this vehicle so that the Babuji will leaves from there. If he is late at time, the buyers will buy the vegetables from someone else. As soon as Babuji leaves, I quickly get ready as I have to reach school by 7:30 a.m. So after Babuji left from the home, she will quickly ready for the school. So she will leave home by 7:30 a.m. She reached the home by 7:30 a.m. In the bazaar, Chotu attends school in the afternoon. Chotu is a small boy, right? So he will attend in afternoon classes. He rests for a while and goes to the bazaar later with food for Babuji and Bhaiya. So he will be taking a rest and after that he will bring the foods for Babuji and Bhaiya. He stays with them at the vegetable cart until it is time for him to go to school. So he will be staying along with them till the time for his school. Sometimes he goes back after the school to help Babuji. Babuji tries to see that the previous day's vegetables are sold first. So at first, Babuji will sell the previous day's vegetables. Why means it should not spoil because the fresh vegetables will last for some days. But the previous day's vegetables will easily get spoiled, right? So if we sell that soon means we will be not getting any loss or spoiled vegetables. For that purpose, Babuji will sell first sold the previous day's vegetables.
Next, let us talk. Babuji sells the previous day's vegetables first. Why do you think he does this? He sells previous day's vegetables first because they may get spoiled. Have you seen dried or spoiled vegetables? Where? Yes, I have seen dried and spoiled vegetables. I have seen them in the market and also at home.
So you can see some of the vegetables are dried or spoiled even in the home also. If we are not used that of if you are not preserve that in the refrigerator means it will dry or it will spoil. How did you know that the vegetables are spoiled? So how we can know that a full smell showed that vegetables were spoiled. Chotu is helping his family. What do you think Chotu has learned from it? So from this, what Chotu will learn? So that's your homework. And how do you help the elders in your family? These two questions you have to write it as your homework. Okay. Okay, children. Next. As the previous day's vegetables get sold, buyer takes out fresh vegetables from the sack and puts them in a cart. He also sprinkles water on the vegetables so that they do not dry out. So often you can see the vegetable seller will sprinkle some water on the vegetables. Why means it to preserve them from not getting dried. Especially in summer times, so the vegetables and all will get dried easily, right? So for that, they are sprinkle some water. Babaji and Baya returns home after a long day, only around 10 o'clock at night. By then, Chotu and I are asleep. So when Babuji and Baya came home at 10 o'clock, the small children, who's Chotu and Vaishali, will sleep. Everyone else sleeps around 11 or 11:30 at night. So others will sleep at 11:30. And at 3 o'clock next morning, only 4 hours later, our family is up again. Another day has begun. See, children, normally we have to sleep for 8 hours, right? But these people are sleeping only for 4 hours. How they are working hard, is it? Look at the clocks given below. Write what you do and what Vaishali does at this time which the clocks are showing. So at 3 o'clock, Vaishali, what Vaishali will do? Vaishali takes out vegetables, and at 6 o'clock, putting vegetables in the bag, Vaishali will do. And at 10 o'clock, Vaishali will sleep at night time. So children, at morning 3 o'clock, what you will be doing?
And at 6 o'clock in the morning, what you will do? And 10 o'clock in the night, what you will do? So write your answers in this space. Okay, children? From where do you get vegetables for your home? Who brings the vegetables? So ask your parents and answer this question.
Okay, children, this is also your homework. Next, some fun with vegetables. So, shall we play some fun with the vegetables? Okay. Next time, when you get okra, that is bhindi. So, lady's finger, we call it as, right? At home, look at them carefully. Or all of them are same size. So, it will be in the same size, the vegetable. Find the longest and the shortest one. Measure them. Okay. Measure them and write the answer. Do all the bhindi have same thickness and color? Cut two lengthwise lady's finger. Okay. Do both of them have a same number of seeds? Draw them in your notebook. This is your homework, children. So while getting a lady's finger, you have to observe this and write this. Okay. Seema's mother has brought some fruits and vegetables from the market. Can you find them in this picture? Color them and write their names alongside. Okay, children, in this picture, vegetables and fruits are mingled. Okay, you have to color them and identify and write their names. This is also your homework. Okay, children. Next, find out. Given here is a list of vegetables and fruits. Which of these will spoil earlier and which will stay for some days? Write the names in the correct column. You can add more names in the list also. So children, they have given some list of vegetables and fruits. So which will spoil quickly and which will stay for some days. we have to separate them. Shall we write? First we'll write which will be spoiled quickly. Tomato, banana, pear, Spanish, cabbage. So this will be spoiled very quickly compared to other vegetables. The other vegetables can stay for some days. What are they? Potato, chiku, gourd, onion, pineapple, cucumber. This will stay for some days other than this. Okay, children? So, write your answers, copy down the answers. If any vegetables you can add, you can. Okay. Next, some of these fruits and vegetables are smooth to touch, while some are rough. From the list above, put the names in the correct column. So from the same list, we have to separate smooth vegetables and rough vegetables. So tomato will be smooth, right? Tomato, brinjal, potato. So rough will be cabbage, chiku, and onion. So it will be rough. Which vegetable do you find the heaviest to carry? Write its name and draw its picture in your notebook. This is your homework, children, which is very heavy to carry. So that one you have to write the name and you have to draw the picture. And which vegetable, fruit or vegetables that you have eaten. So lightest, so it will be very lightest. So which vegetable or fruit? That also you have to write their name and draw the picture in your notebook. Write names of 3 vegetables which do not have seeds. So, which vegetables have do not seeds? So, these 3 questions is your homework. Okay, children. Next, fill in the table given below. You can add 3 more names and fill in the blank. So, children, you have to observe apple and write what color it is, what length. So, its weight will be a half kilo. So, what is the price of that? So, like this, add 3 more other vegetables or fruits and observe these things and write your answer. This is also your homework. Okay, children, so this is your activity. You have to do this. Talk with a vegetable seller in your area. So by the time you can talk with the vegetable seller and ask these following questions and write it in your notebook. So what is her name? So write that name. How many people are there in their house? How many children are there at home? So like this you can ask questions and write your answer. And what is the name of the children? How old they are? And who all help in the work of selling vegetables? Like Vaishali's home, all are working, right? So like that, ask these questions to the vegetable seller and write the answer. Okay, children, this is your homework. Next, who all stay with the vegetable cart or sit in the shop? So, uh, who will be sitting in the shop and what type of vegetables do they sell? What time they will start their work? And how many hours in a day they will work? So, like these questions you can ask and write your answers in the notebook. This is also your homework. Ask them about any 3 vegetables that they sell. So write the name of the vegetables. Vegetable 1, 2 and 3. And what is the price and how it comes from and how much vegetables do they buy at one time and which month does this vegetables usually come. The seasonal vegetable, some of them will be there, right? So You have to ask these questions and you have to fill this table. Okay, children? So this is your another activity. So hope you all understood the lesson, children. Here is your homework. First, read the lesson thoroughly and do your homework whichever I have given and complete the given activity. And finally, copy the question answers in your classwork note. Okay, children? Thank you.